Pat McGuinness, National Housing Party, and the topic of today's video is politically correct language. Now, everyone knows that Nigel Farage has been in the mainstream media recently. He's been attacked relentlessly with politically correct language. They're calling him all the names, the R word, the racist, the fascist word, everything like that. And one of the aims of the National Housing Party is to create a society where we don't use this sort of language anymore. And our strategy is to completely not acknowledge it, these sort of words, do not defend ourselves against them, and certainly do not call our enemies these names. So you've got Nick Fuentes as well, who's been in the news recently, and Farage has used the strategy of defending himself from it, the politically correct language, and as people can see, it just makes it worse. Nick Fuentes, on the other hand, he's tried a different strategy, and he's tried to own the language, and he's basically saying to Piers Corbyn in the interview, yes, I'm a racist, yes, I'm a misogynist, all these names. And it didn't really work because Piers Morgan said to Nick Fuentes, so your dad's a racist, and he got very upset about it. So both Nigel Farage and Nick Fuentes are not using the correct strategy in our opinion. We should not acknowledge these words. When someone says that word to me, the R word, the racist word, I automatically say I don't acknowledge politically correct language. I do not validate it. We're against bullying, plain and simple. We don't acknowledge all these different politically correct words like misogynism, sexism, homophobia, transphobia, Nazi, fascist, you know, there's one or two others. So they've both made a mistake in my opinion, because Nick Fuentes seems to think that everybody can just say they are these words, but it's like saying to the public, just say you're the devil. And this is what these words are like now. It's like a religion, and you can't expect the public to go around saying to people they're the devil. So the way forward is to not acknowledge these words. In any interview, any politician is interviewed, you tell them straight away, I don't acknowledge politically correct language. And if they carry on, you say you're anti-white. Why am I anti-white? They're on the back foot because you're using these words what are only used against whites and Christians. Homophobia, transphobia are anti-Christian. Anti-Semitic is anti-white and anti-Christian, these terms. And the term racist is anti-white, trope. So this is what you've got to explain to people. All this language is anti-white and anti-Christian. Politically correct language. It also equals cultural Marxism. So that's just my analysis on the recent developments with Nigel Farage trying to deal with this politically correct situation, and the difference with Nick Fuentes, his strategy in dealing with it. They both made the mistake. Check our website out, nationalhousingparty.uk. We've got a whole page on about it, and we want to create a society without these sort of words. These words have only been around for the last 70 years. We lived quite easily with no problems living life without these words before. So, and as we all know, the R word was created by Trotsky. That says it all, doesn't it? So listen, thanks for watching. I'll leave it there. Thank you very much.